Hello crafty friends, I'm Lien from Studio Kato and I'm so glad you're joining me again today. Today I have another Christmas card to share with you guys, and today is a casual Christmas card or a clean and simple Christmas card using my new favorite stamp set by Clearly Besotted. This is the Sulking Santa stamp set and it just has a bunch of grumpy Christmas critters and I love it. Now my card is for once not going to feature too many layers. I am just going to prop this one panel up onto my card. So I am making this one panel a one layer panel, which is unusual for me. So I'm stamping all of my images and my sentiment on my panel of Clairefontaine DCP 250 GSM cardstock with my favorite things, extreme black ink. This panel is die cut with one of the Wonky stitched rectangles, also by my favorite things, so I can have that lovely little stitched detail on the outside edges. I love stitched detail like this when I'm making a clean and simple card because it adds a really nice subtle frame to your panel. Now I'm coloring this all in with my alcohol markers. These are the Décotime twin brush markers, which is a budget alcohol marker brand, and I really like coloring with them. The only difficulty is finding color combinations, so I usually stick to the same ones. I am going to talk again about this blue penguin. I have colored 3 or 4 blue penguins like this lately, and I really like this color combination, so I'm sticking with it. Like I said, with budget alcohol markers, finding combinations can be difficult because usually the numbering system doesn't make a lot of sense, as is true with my alcohol markers. So I am just figuring out combinations as I practice my coloring, and I stick with combinations that I like. For the belly of the penguin, I am using some peach colors, and I am blending that out into white using my colorless blender. Then I can do all the details of the penguin with some oranges and some yellows. I'm not adding too much shading into these tiny things because honestly, there's not enough space for it. So I am just using some Christmassy colors, green for the head on the penguin, and obviously I'm going to color the Santa head on the bear red. And I am going to repeat that green and that red in the Christmas lights that are tangled around the bear's leg. And that's just a nice repeat of the colors I already used to tie everything together nicely. To add a little bit of depth to this scene and a nice grounding element, I am just using my gray alcohol markers to create a simple drop shadow. And I'm just doing that underneath the critters where they touch the ground. I think that's the easiest thing to do, and I'm not being fancy with it at all. I just put some gray lines there, and that usually does the trick. I covered my white cardstock or my white card base with some craft cardstock, and I just glued that on with the with the Barely Art Precision Craft glue, sorry. I then took a panel of cardboard that is just a little bit smaller than my colored panel or my scene panel, and I'm using that as a way to add dimension to my card. It's really cheap. I just use packaging cardboard, and it's a lot lighter than using scraps of white cardstock. I glued that all together with the Barely Art Precision Craft glue, and then I'm folding a matching envelope out of just some patterned cardstock. I used the We Are Memory Keepers 123 punch board for that, and I'm just reinforcing all the score lines with my bone folder before I glue it together once again with the Barely Art Precision Craft glue. And that finishes up my project. It was a really easy card to make. I only spent half an hour on it. It was really quick, and I love the result. These critters are so funny. I love this stamp set a lot. Once again, it's the Sulking Santa stamp set by Clearly Besotted, and I hope you check it out because it's just lovely and so funny. I hope you like it as much as I do. And of course, if you like this card and if you like the video, I hope you leave a thumbs up on this video and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to chat with you. Do you have any funny stamp sets, particularly Christmas stamp sets, that you would like to recommend? Also leave those in the comments below. I would love to find more of these. This was a lot of fun to make. Now, if you want to see more of my videos, you can, of course, subscribe to my channel. If you hit the bell button down below this video, you will get notifications every time I upload. Make sure that notifications are also turned on your phone. But just so you know, I upload almost every day on this YouTube channel, and I definitely have a really fun project planned for you guys tomorrow. I hope you check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.